Hey y'all. I'm nervous. My name is Shy. I use he, they pronouns, and I'm here. I'm starting whatever this is. I don't know what this is gonna be. It might be nothing. It might just be something that I'm doing for me, but I'm about to start making videos, talking to myself. And if anybody else wants to watch, welcome. Welcome along on this journey with me. I've been putting this off for so long because even though it really feels like something I want to do, I'm so scared. I'm so scared of this specifically, being on camera, opening myself up to the world. And it's like, nobody might even watch these. I might not even be opening myself up to anybody. But just like the prospect of it freaks me out a little. Yeah, but I'm here. This is what I want to do. So I was watching a video of this YouTuber that I've been watching. I found her somewhat recently, and she just does like channeled readings, no cards or anything, just like speaking from the soul and messages that she feels have been sent to her. And she literally said, like, do it scared. People who are successful aren't afraid of failure. And it's crazy because right here on this post-it that I have next to my bed, I wrote, when did I write this? On the 6th. Today's the 7th, so yesterday. I wrote, I admire my willingness to be bad at something. And it's like, I am proud of myself for that. And like, how can you be bad at talking to yourself? You know? So, I'm gonna do it. I've had so many life changes recently. It started from a place of a lot of bad, and so much beauty has come from those changes, and I'm truly in a place in life where I'm so happy. I'm so content. I feel that I have all these opportunities, and I'm finally in a place where I can be myself, do the things that are important to me. And it's scary. Like, I would think that like, oh, like all these amazing things are happening, I should be so excited. And that's true, but I'm also scared as fuck. I'm scared as fuck. Like, I've never been in this place before. And even though there's so much good happening, it's still very foreign to me, and that is jarring. And so I've been just like really working on giving myself space to process and adjust. And I feel much more adjusted. I just moved. I'm now living with my now girlfriend. I'm not gonna get into it all, but I did not think I would have a girlfriend. I definitely didn't think it would be who it is. I could not be happier. I could not feel more supported and loved, truly. Like, I've never experienced anything like this. I never thought that we would like have a place together and be making it ours. And that's exactly what's happening right now. And sometimes it just feels so surreal. Like, sometimes I walk out into our living room and I see the changes that are being made. I see the touches that are definitely from me. And I just feel overwhelmed. Like, I just want to cry because everything I've been like asking for, working towards, trying to make sure that I'm prepared for, it's here now. It's like, oh, I was so busy preparing to get to that place that it's like, I didn't even think about how I was gonna feel once I got here. And now I'm here and it's like, oh shit. Catch up, buddy. Like, what's up? What you gonna do now? What's your plan? Yeah. I'm sure there's other people out there who can relate to this, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to be able to even say all of this. Like, who fucking knew? Who fucking knew? You know? I'm gonna be right back. Hold on. Okay, yeah. That feels better. I didn't like the reflection in the TV. We're still little, but better. I'm back, obviously. I didn't know what I was gonna hop on here and do. And my brain is kind of like blanking on words, which is so funny because I can be such a yapper. I can be such a yapper. I yap your fucking ear off. But I also sometimes forget how quiet I am. I think it's because I have so much going on in my mind all the time that it's always very loud for me. But now that I'm living with another person, I realize like I don't talk that much. Like sometimes I do, sometimes I'm yapping, but a lot of days I'm very quiet, very introspective, very just taking things in. And I think that also just comes with like when there's a lot of change in my life, like it's a lot for me. I am autistic. I also have ADHD, a myriad of other things going on as well, but those two feel not important to mention, but like I want to mention them. I want people to know like, hey, this is me. And yeah, like when there's a lot of change, even when it's really good change, I just kind of withdraw into myself. I also have Cancer placements. I'm a Leo, but I have a Cancer, Venus, and Mars. And so I can very much like withdraw into my shell and just kind of need to process before verbalizing, because I think I'm afraid sometimes because I will verbalize while I'm processing. Then I'm like, oh no, people think that that's like where I'm at. And really that was just like aiding my process. And that's not actually my final conclusion at all. And then I'm like, people think that this is where I'm at, but really I'm here. And like, am I supposed to tell them that? Like, I just get in my head about things a lot. And so I think just like throughout the years, I don't know if I've learned or if I've like, I don't know if learned is the right word, I guess I should say. Like, yes, I've learned to do this, but I don't know if it's necessarily the best thing. But right now, this is like how I cope with things. I process them internally, and once I feel fairly confident, I will speak it out loud. And if I still am like looking for others' input, I'll say that, because I'm like, look, this is how I think I feel, but I'm not 100% sure. And my opinion may change. I don't know why I feel like if I say something, it's set in stone, and I'm not allowed to change it. That's something maybe I need to address a little bit. Maybe I need to look at that, because it's like, I don't hold nobody else to that standard. Why am I holding myself to it? Because like, we're human. Of course things are gonna change. We get new information. We change as humans. We grow. We evolve like Pokemon. I need to give myself that same grace. LOL. I'm funny. Okay, so part of me wants to do readings. But the thing is it's like, I don't feel like readings are very new to me. This was my very first tarot deck. I have 2 oracle decks as well. One's kind of more like an affirmation deck, but it's labeled an oracle deck. And then I also have this. This is like my favorite oracle deck right now. And part of me like wants to do readings on here, but I don't feel in a place to do readings for other people. I've literally done one reading for another person, for my now girlfriend. This was before we were dating. But maybe I'll just like do a reading for myself at the end of this, and if anybody else watches this and it resonates with you, great. Love that. If not, well, you ain't gotta watch it. So I've been doing I have a lot of creative interests, right? I am learning to like sew with machines. I know how to sew by hand. Currently I'm working on these jeans that I'm sewing these flowers on to. It's very cute. I'm enjoying the process. I make jewelry. I made these, a little hand. This looks like a little rose to me. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I also made this, and this is like the matching pair to it. Cute. I normally wear them like this though. I've been working on wire wrapping again. It's something that I've done in the past, but it's not something I've really done in a long time. I was feeling very discouraged because of situations that were going on in my life. But recently I've had these sea sediment things that I got from a crystal shop where I'm from, and I finally wire wrapped them, and I want to make them into dangly earrings. And I really like them. I just like, I have tools, but I did a lot of this just like with my fingers, bending them around. And I really like it. Like, okay, the back of this one isn't the cutest, but like, it's not bad. And then the back of this one, this was the second one I did, I put a little like Leo symbol because me, I gotta leave my little touch, and these are for me. And I just like am really happy. I also am very into photography. My dad, he went to school for photography, and I don't think he ever finished his degree due to like money reasons, but something I've been getting into. And I take like short little videos, and I'm not sure if I want to like make videos or if I just want to like post the pictures and like the mini videos like separately, or if I want to make like more longer form videos. I'm not sure, but that's something I've been getting into, experiencing. I discovered long exposure photography, and I love it. I love it so much, and so that's something I've really been enjoying a lot. Also, I have realized that I have kind of an obsession with watches. So I made like a necklace that has like a watch face on it. I just turned one of my watches into a ring that goes over these 2 fingers. I wish I had it with me right now. I would definitely grab it and show you. Maybe in the next video I'll show more of my work as I get more comfortable being on camera, looking at myself, talking, and getting more comfortable with the idea of like putting this out to the world. But yeah, like those are some of the things that I've been working on. I'm gonna go, I have sewing machines, I have a serger, I have an embroidery machine, and like I said, like I'm learning, and so they're in storage right now. Like I said, I moved very recently, But I'm gonna go get that soon. We've kind of been like setting up the apartment, and I feel like more settled, and there will be like a better space for me to work at. And I'm really gonna start learning. This morning, we were out. We had to go to an appointment. And on the way home, my girl asked me, she was like, do you know how to like do alterations? And I know how to do it, but I have not executed it enough for me to like feel comfortable doing it for other people. But one of her friends is looking for something to be altered, and in my mind it kind of felt like a sign from the universe, like, because I know internally like I'm about to like really get started on this. I'm almost halfway through sewing these patches onto these pants that I plan on wearing. I just bought a sweatshirt. It's a size extra small because that's all they had, but it was on clearance, and I fucking love the graphic. It's a Mulan graphic. It's so fucking cute. And so I plan on sewing, like taking it apart at the seams and sewing maybe like a red sweatshirt into it to make it like a better size that fits and just like more unique. So like I have all these things, right, that I'm like planning on working on, and it felt like a sign from the universe because I've been like wondering, like, because I had to switch jobs, moving states. I was doing accounting, which honestly, I don't know if it was just like the circumstances in which I was working. I think that definitely played a role. I was working somewhere where I really wasn't comfortable. Me as my true self was not accepted, being that I am trans. I was not in a safe space where I could use my correct pronouns and be referred to as the person that I am instead of what somebody decided I was at birth. And just like a whole bunch of other things going on that I'm not even gonna get into, but I was just like very conservative, very like, no, very not me. And so I hated it. Basically, I said all that to say like I fucking hated it. And honestly, like, it's not like I was bad at the accounting portion, but it wasn't me. It was a toxic work environment as well, and it just was not good. So now I'm kind of just like, what am I gonna do for money, right? Like, I have savings, but shit's obviously expensive right now. It's so easy to fly through the savings, and I need something viable. And I thought about getting a job at an alteration shop to really learn how to do alterations, but I'm like, are they even going to hire me with my lack of experience? But like, honestly, maybe it's something I learn on my own. I learn the best on my own, to be honest. Like, I'm very much a do it myself, learn by myself, I'm on my own, let me do my thing type of person. Like, I'm great at teamwork, but I hate it. I don't enjoy it because I have to think about so many other people and worry about them and accommodate for where they're at and like make sure that I'm up to par on certain things that maybe I struggle with. And like, if it was just up to me, I would just go and do them my own way so that I don't have to like work harder. Like, I'd much rather work smarter than harder. And when you're doing teamwork, that's not always an option. Sometimes you just like have to do things a certain way because it works better in the group. And I don't enjoy that. And so like, maybe this is really an opportunity for me to make my own way. That's what I want to do. Like, I'm an entrepreneur at heart. I've been doing a lot of entrepreneurial work the last years, like 5-6 years, and I'm good at it. I'm good at getting clientele. I'm good at doing a great fucking job and having great references. But this is a whole new aspect. This is less of like a service for other people and more of like creating my own stuff and finding people who want to pay for it, who want to buy it. And I think I've been doubting myself, and that's okay. I get it. Like, this is brand new, this is foreign to me, but it's time. It's time to like really believe in myself and go after it. And that was what the girl was saying in the videos. I watch her a lot, so like at some point in these videos, I will like learn her name so I can share her, because if something's helping me, I love to like share it. And yeah, but my girl asking me if I knew how to do alterations felt like a nudge from the universe, like a hey, like, you're doing the work, we're gonna give you the opportunities, we're gonna support you. And I need that. I'm getting emotional, like I want to cry, but it's like I kind of need those nudges. And a lot of people may like not think that much into it, but I really try to pay attention to those little signs, because they've gotten me where I am today, and it's been a hell of a ride. But I could not be more grateful or in a better position right now than where I'm at, given everything. And I am truly so grateful, and I'm grateful that the universe gave me that little nudge this morning. And another nudge with the video that I watched that literally pushed me to go and make this video that I'm making right now. Yeah, it's just like, I'm here, they hear me, I see me, like, I know I can do this. It's just time to like do it, Shy, come on now. So if anybody else out there is struggling with that, listen to yourself. It's hard. Not gonna act like it's not. It's really fucking hard to listen to yourself, but it's like, just listen. We be knowing more than we give ourselves credit for, and I feel like we let society and the state of the world, at least I know I do, and I know there's other people out there like this. So like, if this resonates, I'm talking to you. If it doesn't, let it go, in one ear out the other, you know? But like, we let so much of this outside noise affect how we live our lives. And it's like, yes, the stuff going on in the world is important. It's important to pay attention to, but you can't let it control you. You can't. Like, you just can't. This is your life. Go live it. And fuck, like, be bold, be brave. That's something that I set an intention. Like, I want to, like, if I died today, what would I want people to remember me for? And in my heart and soul, it's to be bold. Like, Shy was bold as fuck. Like, if there's one thing he was not gonna tolerate, like, it's being scared. And like, I am scared, don't get me wrong. Like, I'd be scared as fuck, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Like, one of my little affirmations is do it scared. Do it scared. So like, anytime I feel fear, I'd be like, yeah, I'm afraid, but you know what? I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do it through this fear. And if I fail, okay, well, now I have all this information about what doesn't work for me. And like, now I have stuff to analyze and be like, how can I pivot? How can I do this differently? So that's what I'm doing. And you know, 414, I'm going to upload this. I feel nervous about it. I feel unsure, but I'm gonna do it because it's important to me. This is, I don't know why it's important to me. I don't know why I feel passionate about this, but I think honestly, you know, as I said that, I realized I do know. It's because I have felt so unseen my whole life. I have felt like I wasn't allowed to be seen. I wasn't allowed to be who I was, who I am. And so I think this is really just about allowing myself to be seen. Whether people watch this or not, I'm still allowing myself to be seen. And it's not about the result. I think I get caught up on that a lot. It's about the journey. Like, enjoy the journey. And I struggle with that. I'm very much like I'm working towards a goal, I'm looking for the results. But it's like, in doing that, I'm missing all of the little results that I'm getting, all the little things that are coming to me in the process. And then I know when I get to the end, I'll look back and be like, oh my God, like all these little things. It's like, so why not just allow myself to enjoy them in the process? Because once I get to the end result, then what? Then I'm gonna feel probably worse than I feel now, where like I planned all this stuff, I'm here, now what? You know? Because like this is like, it's different. This is like my passion project. And so, you know, like to have a successful business, you have to allow yourself to be seen. And so that's what I need to do. Like the hardest part about this for me isn't in the creation itself. It's in what creating this stuff is putting me in a position to be scrutinized, to be seen, to have other people's opinions on me. And in the past, those opinions would have crippled me. They would have. That's just the truth. And they did. They did. That's why I didn't do it then. But I've done so much inner work, and there's still a lot to be done. I'll never be done. Quite frankly, I'll always be working on myself. But I think it's time to like enjoy the amount of work that I've done. Enjoy the person that I am right now, because I will always be evolving. I'm never going to be this version of myself again. And I deserve to love myself and enjoy who I am right now. Enjoy this process, enjoy this journey, all the parts of it, the good, the bad, the ugly, the scary, the confusing. Like there's so much nuance to all of this, but I'm truly so excited for the future. As much as I feel fear at the unknown and like stubbornness to like not want to experience any more change and just like keep things how they are. I'm excited. Things finally feel bright. The future feels bright. And I trust that I can handle all the hardships and tough situations that come. And something I've learned is that the hard situations, when I trust and listen to myself and I do what my soul is telling me I need to do, no matter how hard it is, it always brings blessings. It always brings abundance and light and joy and happiness. Sometimes in ways that a lot of times in ways that I never would have fucking imagined. Like I never would have put myself in that position. And that's kind of the beauty of it. Like I've never been a planner. Like literally, like my parents would ask me, they'd be like, hey, when's your spring break? And I'd be like, when the teachers tell me not to come back next week. They'd be like, you're probably the only kid who doesn't know when their vacation is coming up. And I'm like, yeah, because if I know my vacation is coming up, then I'm going to be sitting there counting down the days and the hours and thinking I don't want to be here, even more than I already don't want to be in this school. And so like I would just like let it flow, and then I'd get to vacation and they'd be like, what do you want to do? And I'd be like, I don't know, I just want to like feel vibes, do what I want to do. And I'd have so much fun. And if I plan stuff, then I get like anxious, I have all these expectations, and the things aren't going to plan, autism kicks in and I go, I don't like that. what that fucking voice is. But like, it just doesn't really work for me. And so I think my problem is I've been trying to plan. I keep trying to plan where I'm going, and it's like, stop planning, Shy. You don't plan, you're not a planner. Like, some things you need to plan, of course, but like very loose planning. Just like plan your day to day. Like, what do you want to do today? How does your vibe feel? And like today, I started sewing when we got home. That felt good. I finished one of the flowers, felt accomplished. I was listening to the video while I was sewing, and guess what? Here I am, making a fucking video. And I feel good about it. I feel accomplished. Was it in my plan? Fuck no. But it's been something that I mentally had on my planner, that I've like mentally wanted to do. It's been on my to-do list. And now I can like check it off. You know, I started. Yeah. I'm not sure if I really finished that thought. I'm a little bit of a roundabout storyteller, talker. Sometimes I come back to the point, sometimes I don't. But I'm proud of myself, and I think that's what matters, and I'm excited. Just made me feel like invigorated. Like I did it. I did it. Good job. Now I can go on and do my other things for the day and still feel like I did good. I feel accomplished. Yeah. Should we pull a card? I think we should. All right, which deck? I think we're going with the Black Tarot by Victoria Eva. Let's see. What do the cards have for me today? And how many do I want to pull? I literally said, do I want 1 or 3? 3 fell out. Oh, more than 3 fell out. Oh, 6 fell out. Oh, full reading. Okay. First, we have Wheel of Fortune. Let's see what this says. The Wheel of Fortune represents experiences and circumstances outside our control. The Wheel of Fortune archetype is the 10th encounter for the Fool, indicating that we exist in a dance between fate and free will. This card teaches the lessons of fate, the external world, how others with more power than us force us to react. The symbolism of this card: a celestial alignment is coming into place to activate the wheel, a moment of reoccurring destiny that is part of the cycle of the universe. It stands for what is inevitable, destiny, and the passage of time. That feels, yeah, yep. Next, we have the 5 of Spheres. Let's find it. Okay. So, the meaning of this card, and I believe that this card would be the past. Be prepared to face material difficulty, struggling on your own. That's definitely true. 1 of 5 spheres crashes into the darkness while the other 4 continue their flights. Perseverance and persistence. Okay, I hear you. Now we have Page of Wands. Okay. You have a lot of excitement, but you need some time to find some focus. A figure carrying a wand is a light with energy he has not yet learned to contain. Enthusiasm and creativity. They're not wrong. Okay, we have the Knight of Spheres. Use clear-headed and logical thinking to achieve your goals. Be decisive. A warrior rides his steed, which is rearing above a single sword, which will help him on his quest. Decisive and mentally sharp. Okay. Now we have the Eight of Swords, and it's upside down, which I know I don't always follow that. Sometimes I read the upside down and it doesn't resonate for me. So we're gonna see how it feels. 8. So maybe this is something I need to release. I think upside down does resonate today. So it says, your own thinking and worry is trapping you. Seek advice from someone trustworthy and accomplished. A female figure is bound between 8 swords, 4 on each side, representing restriction and the trapped mind. Reversed means hopelessness and victimhood. So I think I need to release my hopelessness. Sometimes I feel like there's nothing I can do. It'll never get better. I'm forever trapped by my experiences that I'm really working on letting go. But I've done so much work to let them go. That's not the truth. And I need to tell those fears, like, hey, I hear you, but that's not the truth. So move along, buddy. Last, the Lovers. I've never gotten this card before. Let's go see what it says. That's crazy too, because just yesterday I was having a moment where I was being very indecisive about something deeply personal to me, and my girlfriend caught it, and she was like, you need to decide. And like, she was kind of joking, but like, she wasn't wrong. And then the card said, choose, bitch. Okay. The Lovers. The Lovers represents partnership, especially a profound connection with someone that is both intimate and romantic. The Lover's archetype is the 6th encounter for the Fool, indicating that we cannot fully experience life until we connect with someone deeply and intimately. 2 figures embrace one another, merging their energies together in a sacred and sexual union. Commitment status through union, connection, and soulmate. That's beautiful, because I've not always been the person to believe in soulmates. And so if you're like, I get it. But this experience with this person, I just don't have a better word for it than soulmate. Like, I feel like we've done this before. We fit too perfectly for this to be brand new, even though it is. And I've never connected with someone so deeply and intimately before. And so this card feels very, very aligned. And I'm grateful. So basically, I have all this creativity. I need to find some focus. I need to be decisive. I need to talk to somebody wise. I know who that somebody is. And I did open myself up a little this morning. I showed some of my work. More like I was forced to show. Well, I volunteered to show, and then I was forced to show more than I wanted to, but it was still good. And I got some really good clarity from it. So, and it's also affirmation that I'm not wrong about this connection. I already knew I wasn't, but sometimes those doubts and fears do creep in. Not so much that she's the problem. Sometimes I worry that I'm the one who's not aligned in this. But that's not the truth, it's just fear. And the cards let me know. So, thank you, universe. Thank you to the cards. Yeah. I don't know if anybody else could have gotten anything from that, but thank you for coming along on this journey with me. Thanks for watching. If you're still here, hey. I appreciate you. I hope that things are going well in your life, and if they aren't, I hope that you have the strength, fortitude, and the support, whether it's the support in yourself or through others or both, to get through it and come around better, more healed, happier, with more abundance entering your life. Love you. I'ma go. Bye.